Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your reading for the next 7 days. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and today I'm trying a different camera angle. Comment down below. Let me know if you enjoy this one better. And we're going to start out with your coffee cup. This is going to be a general reading. This is a collective reading. So if you find this reading, it's meant for you. We're going to start with the coffee cup, the giant coffee cup. I'm using the evil eye to ward off any evil energy surrounding you. And we're going to do your tarot and oracle readings afterwards. Let's dive in and see what's happening. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can spread your energy out there into the universe. And it can come back to you multiplied. So what I see on the bottom, okay, you can see it as well. It's like dark. It's dark. This actually, I kind of see like curves and mountains in there. This is your heart space. So this is the current feeling about a certain subject, or maybe general overall life. You might be feeling like there are many obstacles in front of you, and it's so hard to accomplish what you want or get to where you want to go. Okay, but this is a feeling. This is in your heart that you're feeling, but the cup doesn't really show it that way. The surrounding things are much different. I see like phone lines forming here. There's like a pathway opening here in the beginning of the week. The pathway can be a literal pathway that you're going to walk, travel. It can also symbolize spiritual or mental pathway that you need to walk to get to this phone lines, this communication lines, because there's a conversation already happening about your desire. Maybe somebody already talking about this. Maybe somebody already looking for you to make this thing happen. Okay. If this is a project that includes many people. If this is your desire, for example, to purchase a new home, let's see do we have anything like that. I see, okay, there's like a lot of people here, and I'm going to tell you what they're doing too. So it can be maybe even forming a family, coming together with people. I see a butterfly here, maybe creating a change in the family environment, or if this family is actually the company that you're working at, creating a change in there. If there's some push and pull, maybe just bringing peace into that space, but you cannot really create this from this mess that already started. There is another pathway here leading you towards a higher thinking, another solution that you need to take the path. Okay, it can be looking like a challenging thing to do or a different thing to do than what you usually do. But when you follow the path, you see this is light. It's light. It's illuminated. It is light energy in the sense of like being like feather. Okay, it's not heavy down like that. Dark. This can be like a very competitive environment, because the thing that I see here is there's a man right there. He's being attacked by a wolf, and he's trying to like push the wolf away. Okay, there's another person right here. I see a woman. She's trying to carry someone, pull someone with her on her back. Where is that? This is the hard part of this. You see that she has like a tool on her back, and she's trying to pull someone who is left behind. She doesn't want to leave this person behind. So this can represent both your feminine side and masculine side. Maybe your loving side and supportive side wants to pull someone who cannot carry the weight with you. But you need to carry their weight. Okay. And then when you do that, you need to take some action to make it happen. You get attacked by someone who's protecting their own territory, because wolf usually symbolizes family. Maybe you're stepping on somebody else's toes when you try to pull somebody else with you. This can be, I feel like maybe you're transitioning to a new place and trying to bring someone with you. This can be a new company. This can be a new environment, and maybe a friend or a family member. You're trying to carry them with you, but it seems like this person already has their own free will to go there or not to go. And you try to lifting them up all the time is maybe also even interfering with their own destiny as well, because there is something that they have to go through because you keep supporting them. First, they're weighing you, and maybe they're making you upset. And also, you are maybe taken away from their ability to fulfill their own destiny. Okay? Sometimes we think that we're doing a favor to those ones that we love, but sometimes they need to fail, or maybe they need to accomplish by themselves. This can be the situation. I know this is very specific, even though this is a general reading, okay? But I feel like every stage of the life, if that's in career, in family, friendship, we encounter this kind of things, and you're right on the brink of it. But the thing is, though, you see, when you choose yourself a higher pathway, the communication lines forming with higher energies, the people with on a higher energy level, and you're connecting with them, that's actually going to lead you towards like a light and bright solutions. Okay, I kind of see here a mental, like this looks like a brain shape to me, like the stem of the brain. So the wolf, maybe there are wolves running around in your head, meaning like they're just creating, when the wolf run around in the snow, they create too many steps. So it becomes really hard to actually trace them. So I feel like here, because you are thinking a lot of things at the same time, that's the meaning of there's like many wolves running in my head. You're thinking many things at the same time, trying to find a solution to many things at the same time. That is actually creating like a lot of like things are connecting to each other, and maybe you're spiraling into a place that is not allowing you to see the pathway, the solution, the true solution. I feel like this can be, wolf can also indicate family. This can be also family members. They're also the people that you see as family, you take as family, running around, maybe having too many conversations at the same time, talking a lot of subjects at the same time, that is causing this confusion. But the thing is, though, the clarity is coming with it too. Okay, it's going to be like a moment of you, okay, Evreka, I found the solution. It's not in here, it's out there, and then you're heading here. There's a mountain in front of you. There's like a mountain coming right after that. This brain is actually indicative you thinking, contemplating, planning, and then getting out of that, like too many steps, too many wolf running around, and hitting the mountain right here. If you do the calculation of the timeline wise, this can be like the 4th day of the week. Their pathway is opening. And the first one is, I feel like with this first person that you're trying to bring the solution, the first pathway, first solution. The second one is about, I feel like this in your brain, maybe about financial situation, okay? And this clarity, this darkness in your heart is going to actually start to open up. Like you're going to start to see the light. There's a legal paper here. This might even lead you towards a legal solution, or like a new contract. This can even be a tabula rasa, a clean slate, starting anew with a better perspective. I see a goat right here. Towards the end of the week, there's a goat right there. The goat indicates Capricorn. This can be a Capricorn energy, and we are in the Leo season. I don't know why Leo keeps popping in my head. Some of you might be Leo, or some of you might be dealing with a Leo. And the Capricorn energy is what you need to embody, which is the stubbornness, not giving up. Okay, so I see someone standing here after the clean slate. There's someone here. I feel like this is your energy. You're going to climb up to like a higher level. This can be energetic level. This can be a promotion that is coming, and whatever that you're doing, this is going to really elevate your energy. And I see that you are close to this Capricorn. You might be even, this can be a person that together you are doing something, and their resilience you're using on your benefit, or you might be embodying their energy as well, tapping into their energy. And I see the lion right here, right under the goat, and the lion eats the goat. Okay, so maybe this lion wants to eat the goat, but they're not really on the same level. Okay, this lion can be someone who prays at this time. Maybe you're working in a company. This is a person that is actually not on the same level and energy wise, knowledge wise, experience wise, but they're trying to go to the greatest of all time. They're trying to take down the goats in the environment, but they're not going to be successful. And at the end, I see that again, you're in the clear because the light is again shining on you. You're going to be in the clear. Okay. And yeah, I see a person's face here. There's a masculine figure right there, and they're staring at a new pathway here. Okay, so everything is happening for a reason. This person, even if someone is pushing you to a certain corner, that corner actually has like maybe even a doorway that you didn't recognize yet, and that door is going to open to you. I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. I see 2 rings. I saw 2 rings right away. Okay, and means double protection. So if you're feeling the evil eye, means that you're protected. But what I recommend is if you have any rituals, your desire coming a little slowly first, and then it's going to align with the universe, and it's going to come faster. It's going to flow like a river. So you can use prayers for evil eyes, and it doesn't matter which language it is, but I prefer like this ancient languages, and like if you have any practices of that. But if you don't, you can even cite something that is a protective thing in your own language. Also, you can do like rituals or salt bath ritual, and some people mop their house with vinegar, which is also a protective ritual, and putting salt on the window ledges and stuff. Okay. I see a letter A, L-A. A man is actually forming the L here. A can be in their name, or L-A can be like a place that you're gonna go. There is a second desire coming that's actually unexpectedly coming up, but it's going to be staying for long. This is where the L-A is. There's a person, kind of looks like they have a wavy hair behind them. This person is like right in the middle of a situation, okay? And they're cutting something into half, maybe even making a deal, cutting a deal here. And this can be maybe if you're manifesting something, you are maybe working on a home. I see here a shelter, or you want to purchase something, you're building something. This can be a person to actually bring balance to the things, and even if you need something to be fixed, this can be someone who's coming forth to fix it. And another person I see here, there's a concerned woman. She's showing up in the beginning of the timeline. This can be a family member or someone loving you. And there's another person right here. There's another female. I see their energies that are clashing. So you might get protections by 2 women, but they're not really getting along well. Okay, they might even like fight over your energy. And how is that going to affect you? That can create the chaos. Okay, that might be even creating the chaos of 2 people that really loves you. I feel the women energy, but this can be also feminine characters that are loving, nurturing, maybe even a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And this person is really they have different ideas about what you will do. Okay, but either way, you're not really, I think, you're not really dwelling on them. This is in your heart space, but when it comes to taking action, you're not really taking their energy into consideration, because I see here there's a massive fish forming, or this can be like a whale. Whale can be someone supportive when it comes to financials, can be supportive of your manifestations. You are going along with their energy and with this person that is helpful, who has resources, who can actually maybe even cut the air into half. I said the air can be an air sign, like a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, which can be someone who's taking care of paperwork for you, has connections in the right places. And maybe this whale is someone who trusts their judgment. That's why they're giving you maybe the financial support that you need as well. So this energy is there, maybe the feminine energies they're fighting over to protect you is not really affecting your end result. Okay, you're going to achieve success in your desires. The whale I interpret the whale as water sign, can be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio again, but also because whales are mammals, so I feel like they also have like an earth connection as well. The earth connection can be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Okay, let's see. We're going to start with your tarot now. This is going to show us what's coming your way within the next 7 days. We're going to look into your current situation and start with that and see how the things are going to work out. Okay. By the way, if you have like a specific desired intention, you can hold this in your mind. Current situation we have the page of, this is a Daughter of Pentacles. This is the feminine side of attracting opportunities. So you are in the beginning, okay? You're in the, this is like taking initial steps towards something that you desire, material things that you want to manifest. But the feminine energy is the creative thinking side of the story. So you first need to come up with creative ideas about this thing. And you might be thinking, if something wishes are fulfilled as soon as I desire it, why should I think about something creative? Because this is going to start working that invisible powers surrounding us. Okay. And because it's a daughter, that's why I said, like, you need to first come up with certain ideas. The ideas doesn't have to be like all of them have to work. One of them needs to work. So maybe if you have like a journal of idea journal or a creativity journal, maybe it's about starting to write things down. I even heard from, I think it's Brian Tracy, and he says, what's your desire? Write it down and write, like he said, maybe 10 or 20 or 100. I'm not sure it's 20 or 100, but why you should have it. Okay. What will you do with it? So he says that actually boosts the creative energy and the creative ideas. So you can start with that, but it seems like you are on right there already. You just desire something. You want to make something. You want to materialize something already. How will the situation evolve with the 10 of Pentacles? This is a big thing, guys, you're working on. 10 of Pentacles indicates financial stability. This is 10, right? There you go. This X is 10 in Roman numericals. It is financial stability, long-term stability, generational wealth creation. This is something that is going to grow so big that you'll be proud of yourself and you're going to feel like a long-term comfort when you manifest this, okay? So I feel like it's worth working on. And I see the bottom here. We have the Emperor. So you're going to be leading. You're going to become a master here while you are creating this thing. You're going to be the leader of the pack at the end of the day. Okay, that's why I saw a wolf attacking you, maybe, or maybe confusing you. Maybe you're taking over, even with this idea, some other wolf's place. That's why they don't want you to take their spot. That's why they're fighting over. Okay, this is your internal factors. Empress came forth. Yes, internally, you need to be in the creative mode. You cannot let any other ideas that are destructive to intervene with the situation, especially within the next 7 days. We pass through the Lionsgate portal, which is a creative portal, which is a manifestation portal. So you need to focus on the positive and nurture. Empress is the mother Earth. Nurture the idea, not just bring it down. If anybody tries to bring it down, what mother does is protects. That's the nature. Protect your idea. And if you feel like, because sometimes people cannot really understand, they always see, everybody has their own perspective on their two eyes and on life experiences, and they cannot see what you can see. So understand it. Maybe do not even fight for it. Okay. Does it worth to fight with that person and explain that, oh, this is a solid thing that I'm going to make it happen? No. So you don't have to fight with them. And external factors will affect it. We have a Page of Swords coming. This is a page meaning the masculine energy, someone who has great ideas, precision, a little bit blunt. However, this person is honest. This can be someone who's going to give you constructive criticism, and even sword, I feel like, is kind of like a solution tool that is going to unlock some locked doors for you. This person even has solutions for you. Not only they're not going to come to criticize, they're going to come to upgrade. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, you can take that one. And so far we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth energy, groundedness. We have Aries and Taurus again with Libra. So Libra can be this person's sign. Also, I feel like Libra, because it's connected to the justice god, the famous, this person can be someone who knows the rules and regulations well and can direct you to the right doorway, right paperwork, right things, okay? Final result is that we have the devil. Goat, we had it in your cup. I don't see goat as like the devil, but in this deck, we have a goat here for the devil. So a final result outcome is, I feel like first you're going to face with opposition, internal opposition, because devil represents internal. That little voice in your head keeps speaking that, okay, we came this far, but we're not going to go any further. It's not going to work out. Or obsessing with, I have to make it happen. This has to happen. This is my life's work. And then it can actually create a lot of tension on the subject. This can even be about a relationship, because I see like the Emperor and Empress energy. Maybe you're starting a new relationship. This is going to end with marriage, but you want to do the logical thing, but you want to also nurture this relationship. But it seems like here, this devil is the past conditioning. Whatever has happened in the past, or maybe whatever has you have observed in the past. Okay, you observed maybe negative things. This kind of thing starting good, ending up in a bad situation. And now that is going to come to surface and say, this is Shaitan. By the way, it says Satan. So the Satan is going to speak that, oh, it's not going to work out. Let's see what we can do in the situation. This is the world. Focus on the end result. Where do you want to end up? Where do you want this to go? Okay? Visualize it. Manifest it. Focus on the end result. Don't let the devil, even the devil can be someone speaking from outside, like, you know, do not let it to demolish the dreams, because I see there's a fear right here. Nine of Swords is fears, like a self-fulfilling prophecy can even show up. That's going to come to surface, but when you keep pushing, when you keep focusing on the end, you're going to end up where you want to be. Okay, let's see now. I'm going to pull your oracle. I feel like there's a blockage here for some of you, or maybe a doubt creeping in. Let's see. This can even be about some other subject for some. Okay, where the blockage is. Let's see where the blockage is. We have expansion going north, finding your true north. There's an expansion. That's where the blockage is, guys. Okay. This is something that you never done before. This requires you to think outside of the box, and maybe even thinking in a way that you never, and acting in a way that you never act before. But this is about your becoming your future self, okay? And like I said, even if you get like negative influences on your pathway, you're upgrading. This is the new upgrade, and they're gonna come. But if you keep at it, they're not going to stay too long. So there's an expansion, and maybe you don't want to expand because you don't know what's on the other side of the expansion. That's why this needs to be resolved. It's safe to grow. It's safe to do, find your true north, be who you truly are, and pursue your heart's desire, okay? The healing is to make equal. We have Ecuador. Okay. Equal. This is actually locations coming. One, we have number 5 here. The north is the number 1. Make things equal. Where the spiritual tool that you need. I want to see what this means. Because I feel like here, this is equalizing everything. Rather than going full force, it's about just come the halfway first. Like mental Just prepare your mind first. Then you can take the action. Okay, come to do the half of the work, because like this just reminds me, I think it's Napoleon Hill. He says like when you decide to make something happen, when you have the burning desire, that's like the 50% of the work. Okay? And let's see. To make equal, to find a balance in your life, equality among people is a worthy goal. You are worth it. Do not compare yourself to others, as this is a useless task that only leads to unhappiness. There can be a happy medium. There doesn't have to be an extreme reaction all the time. And this is also plus that. Have your burning desire, focus on that one. And also do not compare your effort to other people. Okay? You're unique to yourself, and you are going to accomplish unique results to yourself. Okay? Let's see what the outcome will be. Okay, you're going to learn the discipline and how to manipulate the time. And this is actually, your situation will evolve. Then you're going to shorten, maybe even collapse the timelines. I know this is like sounding too large when you say collapsing the timelines, but you can hear from Dr. Joe Dispenza. This is how he actually explains it. When you are in, like, you can manifest anything. For example, the classical way of getting a home was getting a loan for 30 years, paying the loan for 30 years, and then having the home. Back in the day, that was the procedure. And now there's also there are some places this is a procedure. But the thing is, though, he says, when you prepare your mind, body, during the meditation, when you visualize, when you start to connect with the divine and start getting those messages, guidances, okay, every single day, when you keep at your practice, you collapse the timeline. Okay, you can just guide it through a person that you talk to will tell you a solution, and that will actually help you get the resources, and you find the right place for you and get it maybe in a couple of months. Okay, collapsing the timeline. So with this, when you actually accept that you have your unique progress and follow your pathway and keep at it, you're going to collapse the timeline. You're going to actually learn how to manipulate the timelines as well here. Now I'm going to pull you one spirit animal, and then we're going to pull your final message. Lion. We're in the Lion's Gate. Lion came forward. Lion, this can be a Leo energy, a leadership energy. You're taking charge, okay? And the lion will be with you. We have a dragon also falling here too. These are both fire. I interpret the dragons as Sagittarius energy. And if you're Sagittarius, haven't watched your monthly reading, go ahead and check that one out as well. A lot of fire. These animals are going to be bringing a lot of passion into your life. Dragon is the fire, excitement, and following your highest excitement, taking risks, also doing something that is fun for you. And lion is leading with confidence. And these animals, like, you can actually take even a screenshot of this. They will be helpful with your journey, okay? As your spirit guides. Let's pull your final message. I ask the best guidance or advice for my beautiful collective now through unconditional love. Thank you. Okay, you're not supposed to always be happy. Let happy sleep. Okay, this is about actually taking a break when the time is taking the time to take a break. Okay, if you are mentally tired, if you need to take a break, yeah, the battery needs to be charged. There you go. The battery will always recharge if you leave it plugged in long enough. You know how to replenish your phone's battery. Treat your emotions in the same way. Give it time. Okay, this is very important when you're manifesting anything. Extremely important to take a break from the outside world. Okay, All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. And if you do, don't forget to give us one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.